Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, Dylan is not here with me anymore. She has decided to take a break from doing YouTube, so I really wanted to keep filming videos and stuff like that. So that is why it is only my channel now. So thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. And if you want to see me film more videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment what videos you want me to film so I have ideas. I want to hear your guys' input in what type of videos you like to see. So let's get on with this Q&A. I put on my Instagram story to send me some questions. So I picked a couple of my favorites that I liked and that I haven't answered before because me and Dylan did a Q&A about a year ago. I'll link that Q&A in the description below so that you can go watch that video in case your question wasn't answered in this video. So, first question. When did you decide you wanted to start dancing? So obviously I've been dancing since I was 2 years old, so I've been dancing for a pretty long time, but when I got to about like 14, 15 years old, that's when I was like, okay, like I want to dance like as a career, like not just as a hobby anymore, like I want to make like my whole life dance. And so that's kind of like when I started. There was no like specific point in my life where I was like, okay, like I'm gonna dance. Now for like the rest of my life, it just kind of was like around the age area. Skiing or snowboarding? I have actually never been skiing or snowboarding, so I can't really answer this, but my brother went skiing a couple weeks ago and he said he really liked it, so I think I want to try skiing. When did you know you were going to be on the next step and how was your reaction? So they had actually started rehearsals already for season 6 in Toronto before I found out if I was going to be on the next season. The choreographer, Amy Wright, had a rehearsal with Dylan and they FaceTimed my dad, and it was just kind of weird because my mom was in Toronto too. She was at a meeting there, and so I was like, this is kind of weird. But they told me over FaceTime that they had finally confirmed me to be on season 6, and I instantly started crying. I just was like, I had been trying out for 3 years and I had been waiting for so long to find out. Since they had already started rehearsals, I was like kind of not knowing what was going to happen, so I instantly started crying when I found out I was going to be on the next season, and I packed my bags and flew out literally I think 3 days later. What are your favorite Starbucks drinks? So my favorite kind of seasonal drink is gingerbread lattes. I wish they had them year round. But to be honest, my regular like drink order that I normally get isn't that exciting, but I am obsessed with them. It's just a coffee frappuccino. Like, that is my guilty pleasure from Starbucks. What is your favorite memory with the Next Step cast? I'd have to say probably going to Wonderland for Isaiah's birthday. It was after we had filmed regionals, and it was like finally a free day off. And we all went to Wonderland, and I had never been before, and the roller coasters there are crazy. They had this like dancing like game where you could like pick a song and like follow the dance moves to it, kind of like a Step Step Revolution or something like that. And we just like picked a song and we just started dancing, and a crowd kind of formed around, and that was super fun. What is the best piece of advice you could give to a young dancer wanting to start auditions and a career in dance? Start going to auditions with an open mind. You never know what they're looking for that day. You can't really judge yourself too hard on the dancers they picked, because they might have picked someone who was a brunette and you're a blonde, just like what me and my sister go through. Especially with a career in dance, like train in every single style, try and go to classes that push you out of your comfort zone, because that's the best way to grow, I would say. Any advice to a dancer coming off a big injury? So I haven't really had a major injury where I've been off for like a year of dance because of that. I've had two kind of, I would say, pretty bad injuries. I had to take a couple months off for my knee concerning my ACL, and then I tore some ligaments in my ankle a couple times. So taking a couple months off for that, I would just say don't rush back into anything too soon. I think that was the worst thing I did for my first ankle injury. I just rushed back way into it too soon. My ankle wasn't strong enough yet. And I think that's why I injured it a second time, is because I hadn't really built up the strength again for it to heal properly. I know it sucks sitting out, trust me, I've been there. The worst thing about dance is having to sit out during class and just watching and knowing you want to be out there. But that's the best thing you can do for your body, is let it heal and make sure everything's strengthened enough before you're really ready to jump right back into it. What was the best thing about being a part of the next season 6? I would say probably like the cast and the crew. The crew was amazing. I feel like we just had a really great time filming. It never felt like work when we were filming and like rehearsing and practicing lines. Like I just wanted to be there every single day because everyone was so loving and friendly, and like we were all there to accomplish the same goal, which was to produce a really, really good season, and I think we did that. What is your favorite food? I would have to say like pasta or pizza, like Italian food. My favorite pasta is probably gnocchi, but I just love pizza too. Like I'll eat pizza every single day of my life if I could. What are your biggest pet peeves? If my food is touching, that really throws me off. I hate when my food touches, and I won't eat it if two things have mixed together because that just grosses me out so much. And since being a dancer, when people are off rhythm, whether that be like dance or singing or just clapping to music, if someone's off rhythm, it literally makes my ears ring. What are your hobbies? Baking. I love baking so much. I bake most things from scratch. Like I won't just like buy a box mix and make it. Like I love making things from scratch and like trying to make cool and different things. I'm not good at cooking, but I'm really good at baking. What's your favorite kind of dance? Used to be lyrical and contemporary, but lately I've been pushing myself and getting myself into more hip-hop classes and stuff that's out of my comfort zone, and I've really been loving that lately. Who is your fave artist and why? At the moment, it would be Miguel. I am obsessed with his albums right now, new and old. I'm having a love-hate relationship with music these days that's coming out, but I love listening to like old, like early 2000s music, and like Miguel is like the top one, but my favorite artist of all time would be Drake. What is a role you really want to play in a series or a TV show? Well, I currently just binge watched the rest of Gossip Girl because it just got back on Canadian Netflix, and I would love to play a role in that. I love that show so much, and I just love Serena and Blair, and I'd love to play one of them. Or someone in Pretty Little Liars. That's like my second favorite show. And a last question. If I wasn't dancing, what would you be doing? So since getting on the next step, I've really fallen in love with acting, and I've been taking acting lessons and privates and workshops, and I've just really fallen in love with that. But if I wasn't acting, my second thing would be to become a makeup artist, because I just love playing around with makeup and like trying new things with it, and so I'd probably be a makeup artist. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, and comment down below the types of videos you want me to film for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs.